Chapter 9: Cultural Conflict. Wanyanyekova placed everything back into his backpack and went hunting for anything he could find as a meal. Tired of fish, he grabbed a few stones and headed along the pond looking for the first thing he could find. After 30 minutes, he came across a rabbit. He paused for a moment to see if it spoke. A sigh of relief came over him. He washed and cleaned it. As Wanyanyekova sat on a log, he took out the scroll, learning his ancestry, and every few minutes he would turn the rabbit as the aroma thickened into the air every time the wind blew. The cool breeze stirred up words within him, so he got up, reached for his notepad, and wrote. The wind. You can't taste it, nor smell it, but it's there. The wind. You can't touch it, nor hear it, but it's here in the sphere. The wind. Where did it come from? Where is it going? What I do know, it comforts in time of need, especially in the heat. The wind. That's something, or someone I want to meet. The wind reminds me of someone special to me. That I can't see, but I know it is there. Can you guess who? Looking toward the sky, it's so blue. But the one I'm talking about is true. Clouds floating around with the rhythm, so true. Toss about only by the wind. Trees leaning back and forth, side to side, leaves dancing around. Squirrels racing up and down, playing in the wind. Wanyanyekova smiled, placed everything in his backpack, ate his meal, and drifted off to sleep. The following day, Wanyanyekova took the quick route through the woods and came upon an open field. Halfway through the field, he saw a sky craft pass. The vehicle did not make a sound as it passed, but he hoped they did not see him. He said, "The only way he didn't see me was if he wasn't looking." Just as he said that, the vehicle made a U-turn towards him. "What now?" he said to himself. Wanyanyekova stood there as the craft approached. As it arrived, it hovered about 10 feet in front of him in the air. It slowly lowered to the ground, and seated on it was a very handsome man. Wanyanyekova could not tell if it was a man or a woman at first. "Hello?" Wanyanyekova hesitantly said. He heard Mletzi's voice. "Now see it with your spiritual eyes." The man quickly transformed into a hideous creature. The creature's feet looked like talons with very long legs. The body and head were one giant blob with sores and blisters that had pus seeping out. It made his flesh crawl. He couldn't believe his eyes. Wanyanyekova got into a stance. "What are you?" the creature said. "I am Abenian Omega 345, and you are a lucky man, for you shall be my slave, my pet for the rest of your life, so I may feed of you as you worship me." Wanyanyekova threw 3 stars towards its head, and they just went straight through the creature. He tried to strike the beast, taking out his samurai, but the sword went straight through it. The beast laughed until Wanyanyekova performed a powerful roundhouse kick that hit the monstrosity in the middle of its face, and the creature let out a howling sound. Several more punches, and then it backed up. In a state of shock, the creature pulled out a sword and swung at Wanyanyekova. He dodged the blade as he continued to attack, but the creature just cried out in pain. Yael suddenly appeared and yelled out to Wanyanyekova, "Try this!" A sword rushed toward Wanyanyekova, and with great speed and timing, Wanyanyekova punched the creature once more. Then he turned around, just in time to grab the sword from Yael and cut the beast in half. The blade pierced through the flesh like paper as Wanyanyekova slid it from its head down to its legs. A puff of smoke appeared, and it covered Wanyanyekova in black soot.